Donald Trump has been busy. In the past couple of days, he's switched sides in the war in Ukraine, announced a national crypto reserve, and dismantled the National Weather Service because part of the fun of experiencing a Category 5 hurricane is the surprise. Trump's been so busy that I was getting worried he'd forgotten his plan to start a North American trade war. But my boy, he put it on the cow.
We begin with the breaking news in America's escalating trade war, and it's dramatic.
A global trade war kicked off at the stroke of midnight. President Trump's 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico are now in effect.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Trade war. Woo! Nobody does war better than USA. USA! USA! That's right. Canada and Mexico are about to feel the pain. And the best part is, it's not going to affect us at all. Ooh.
The average American household could spend up to $2,000 more a year on everything from produce to clothes to new cars.
Driving up the cost of a small car by an estimated $6,200 or an SUV by $9,000.
Wait. We're launching a trade war, and it's going to affect us? I'm going to pay $9,000 more for a Kia Sorento? Now I finally get why they say war is hell. So that's what Saving Private Ryan was all about. Private Ryan was a different movie. Isn't this the opposite of what Trump campaigned on? Raising prices on everything? I'm already buying my eggs in installments with Klarna. And the solution that his Secretary of Agriculture came up with, it's not very helpful.
I think the silver lining in all of this is how do we, in our backyards, we've got chickens too in our backyard, how do we solve for something like this? And people are sort of looking around thinking, wow, well, maybe I could get a chicken in my backyard. And it's awesome. I agree with you.
Yeah, I think everyone who isn't a farmer right now wants to be.
Yes, great idea. Great idea. In this time of uncertainty, the one thing I need now is a wild animal in my house pecking my dick while I'm trying to make a frittata. Everybody who's not a farmer wants to be. Are you kidding me? Americans don't even go to grocery stores anymore. We just text Get Cheerios to strangers on Instacart. But sure, I guess I'll become a small farmer. And hey, why stop at chickens? You know, I could grow my own avocados. I could raise my own cows. Wait, why am I buying my steel like a sucker when I could be smelting iron ore in my own bathtub? Either way, prices are about to go up, and I just hope that no one told that to the stock market.
The stock market drops for a second day in a row now that President Trump's tariffs are in effect.
God damn it, who told that to the stock market? So the stock market is plummeting thanks to the trade war that Donald Trump started. So obviously, well, we know who to blame for that, right?
What's left of the Biden economy is slumping so badly. It's just slumping. This is the legacy of the Biden economy.
Damn you, Joe Biden. You were supposed to leave the password to the economy on the White House fridge before you left. If we're going to blame past presidents, why stop at Biden, you know? Jimmy Carter's been awfully quiet lately. How convenient. But I guess rising prices and a tanking stock market, that's just the cost of starting a trade war with your neighbors. Now, Mexico, they expect it, right? Trump's had it out for them since no one showed up to his quinceañera, but... But why Canada? We've always been tight with Canada. We were both British colonies. We play in the same sports leagues together. We share joint custody of Ryan Gosling. If Trump is going to launch a trade war with them, I hope he has a good reason, and I'm sure he does, right? Right? Right?
Trump says the tariffs are needed, and he claims Canada and Mexico aren't doing enough to stop illegal immigration and fentanyl shipments.
The fentanyl coming through Canada is massive.
Of course. Fentanyl and migrants. That makes sense. You know, we can't just be letting Canada pump massive amounts of fentanyl and migrants across our border.
Data shows less than 1% of the fentanyl entering the U.S. comes from Canada, and only 1.5% of Border Patrol encounters with migrants take place at the border with Canada.
Okay, so it's not fentanyl or migrants, and it can't be because Trump's insecure wannabe alpha male thumping his chest so the world pays attention to him. So I guess we'll never know. It's probably Joe Biden. Look, whatever it is, Prime Minister Trudeau, he wasn't having it.
Today, the United States launched a trade war against Canada, their closest partner and ally, their closest friend. Now I want to speak directly to one specific American. Donald, even though you're a very smart guy, this is a very dumb thing to do.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. He's mad. And he's not even world leader mad. He's dad mad. This is the same tone I use when I tell my daughter not to throw her baby sister into the crib. You are not that type of person that does this, even though you just did this, and you'll probably keep doing it. But you're not this. Okay, Donald? My daughter's name is Donald. And all of Canada is lining up behind Trudeau. Like Ontario's Premier Doug Ford came out to warn America about the consequences of a trade war, although in a confusing way.
The people of the U.S., which I absolutely love, the American people, they're going to be paying more. The market is going to go downhill faster than the American bobsled team.
Oh! Sick burn! I think. I mean, it sounded like a slam, but if the market will go downhill really fast, that means our bobsled team is also fast. And isn't that like a compliment? Our bobsled team is supposed to go fast, right? Unless he's saying our bobsled team is slow, which is a slam, but then that means the market won't go downhill fast, which is good for our economy. This metaphor doesn't make any sense. The point is, Doug Ford is forcing me to learn about bobsledding, and I do not appreciate that. Is there a Canadian who can make an analogy that's a little less confusing? Donna Reardon, the mayor of St. John in New Brunswick, maybe you have a good analogy.
I mean, we've been in this comfortable relationship with our American cousins, and now we're being attacked. So, we're breaking up with the U.S., and it's time to move on.
Yeah, we're cousins, but we're breaking up. This analogy is even worse than the bobsled. You can't break up with your cousin. Sure, you can both go off and get married and start your own families and try to convince yourselves you've moved on, but she's still there at Thanksgiving every year. And yeah, she brings her new husband and she laughs at his jokes, but deep down you can see in her pale blue eyes that she's sad, and I'm sad too, Stephanie. And I know she can see it in my eyes, which are the same color as hers because we're related, and that's why we can't be together, right? Well, what was I talking about? I'm sorry, but look, that's right. Oh, the trade war that we've launched for no reason. The point is, look, what Donald Trump has done to Canada. They're the nicest country on earth, the sexiest cousin, and look what we've brought them out to do.
Canadians are reasonable, and we are polite. But we will not back down from a fight.
Ontario Premier Doug Ford threatened to shut off his province's electricity exports to the United States and block shipments of Ontario's high-grade nickel.
Canadian liquor stores took American whiskey off the shelves.
There's also hashtags Buy Canadian and Boycott USA going viral.
Canadian coffee shop The Morning Owl in Ottawa has renamed its popular Americano coffee to a Canadiano. WWE fans were drowning out the performance of the Star Spangled Banner in Toronto. Take a listen.
Damn. Canada's respect for America has gone down faster than Curtis and Hubert Stevens, gold medalists in the two-man bobsled at the 1932 Lake Placid Olympics. Now that's how you do a bobsled metaphor, Doug. Big bobsled fans out here today. Whatever the reason, Trump has now pushed America and Canada into a full-on trade war. And for more, let's go live to the Canadian border with our very own Grace Kuhlenschmidt. Grace, what's your analysis?
It's pretty simple, Michael. America is definitely in the wrong here. We're the bad guys. we suck. And when you've made a mistake, you have to take accountability and tell Canada to shut the up.
Oh, I'm sorry, tell Canada to shut the up?
Yeah. Listen, America is in the wrong. No ifs, ands, or buts. But when Canada starts talking shit, my dormant patriotic instincts bubble up and suddenly I'm proud to be an American. Which is crazy because I'm not. But I can't help myself. When that guy called our bobsled team slow, that piece of shit.
Yeah, actually, I think he was complimenting our team. I still don't really know.
Oh, that piece of shit. I want to take Canada's side, but when they boo our national anthem, I'm going to have to shit on theirs. Oh, Canada is in G major. I'm surprised it's not in A minor. I don't really know what that means.
Yeah, well, I don't want to explain it to you. And if you know America's in the wrong, then why are you defending us?
It's like seeing your mom get arrested. You know she shouldn't have bought beer for those middle schoolers. But you're still gonna yell at the cop and try to grab his gun. It's crazy, but that's love. Love for your mom and love for your country. And if that means I can't eat waffles with Canadian maple syrup, then by God, I will eat them with ketchup. Yum.
You know, Grace, I gotta say, in a weird way, I admire your patriotism.
I hate it. I'm embarrassed to be an American right now, and as an American, I'm outraged. I don't like this patriotic monster I've become. Last night, I blacked out and bought a Ford F-150. And look at this shirt I'm wearing. I don't even know when I put this on.
Wait, is that a bald eagle pooping out a maple leaf? Where did you even get that, Grace?
I think I made it. Because I also have it tattooed on my back. Bottom line, Michael, I just want these tariffs to go away. I love this country so much, but sometimes America is just the worst.
Yeah, sometimes America is the worst, Grace. You're right.
The did you just say about America?
Never mind. Grace Kuhlenschmidt, everyone. Grace Kuhlenschmidt.